I think we can both agree that the Jets are going to be at the bottom.
Yep.
I think second or third. Personally, I like the Dolphins at second. I like the Patriots at third, but I'm also a realist enough to know that those two places could flip flop. Those rankings are circumstantial. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. And these I'm trying to, because if you remember the past 2 years, I had a bunch of teams at like 16-1, and then a bunch of teams at 0-17. I tried to make it more realistic this year. And I have the Jets at 2-15, which is still a really bad record. That seems kind of realistic for them, honestly. And one that surprised, I tried my best to not seem biased. I didn't want to seem biased talking about the Patriots, and I tried to give them, where do I feel comfortable giving them wins? Looking at their schedule. So first thing here, when we're talking about the AFC, there are like 10 teams in the AFC that are legitimate Super Bowl contenders. Okay. And a lot of these teams have to play each other. So with that in mind, I have the Patriots going 6-11 this year, which seems really bad. Seems crazy having Bill Belichick there and going 16-11. I just don't think the talent's there. I think the defense is going to be a liability, enough of a liability to really cost them some games this year. And again, Mac only had one game-winning drive in his rookie season. I need to see that he can be the guy when it matters most before I start giving him wins against these good teams that are going to be close games. So right now I have the Patriots going 6-11 for that. But then I have the Dolphins evaluating their talent. I have them going 12-5. Part of that is also because I really like their coach. I think McDaniel is going to be really good. I like the scheme that he's coming from, works very well, obviously. And I think they've done well to put the pieces around Tua. They have a great defense, should have a great offense. I think that culminates in a very good record at 12-5 for the Dolphins.
Okay. And then obviously, what do you have for the Bills?
I have the Bills going 14-3 this year.
Okay. I don't think that's unrealistic, to be honest. And I pretty much agree with you. I have the Patriots floating around 500. I also have the Dolphins winning 11 or 12 games, and the Bills around 14 wins, maybe even 15. I mean, they're pretty damn good, man. The Jets will be lucky to get 3 wins. I think they're just stuck at the bottom, as we've already talked about. But again, I want to reiterate that second or third spot is circumstantial. Tua doesn't live up to his expectations, or there's injuries. McDaniels isn't the coach we thought he was, or Belichick just is Belichick and pulls something out of his hat out of nowhere. Those two could easily flip flop, and the Patriots could find themselves back in the playoffs. And I would not be surprised at all if that ends up happening.
No, not at all. And because I'm projecting it this way, I feel like that's going to happen. Tua is just going to fall flat on his face. Bill's going to find a way to make this team go like 15-2 somehow.
Yeah, for Tua, it's got to suck to be in that position, because I think everybody's waiting for him to fail at this point. I know there's going to be exceptions. There's going to be people who just absolutely love the guy, but anybody that's watching with an objective mind is kind of holding their breath to see what happens and waiting for the other shoe to drop, and just to see that I just don't have a feeling he's going to be spectacular. I think we would have seen it by now, but I hope I'm wrong.
And I mean, I'm a guy who I've never liked the Dolphins, and I'm somebody who likes to be right. I said Alabama quarterbacks aren't in the NFL. So I need Tua to not be good so that I'm right. But when it comes down to it, like as a football fan, I hope I'm right about the fact that this is going to elevate Tua, because this team is going to be a lot of fun to watch if Tua can put it together.
Yeah, I agree. And you're already wrong about Mac Jones.
I mean, there is that, which is terrible to say already, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about Mac Jones.
Yeah, I think you are too. Okay, anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
The only thing is, welcome back. Thank you for checking in with us, and I'm excited to be getting into another year. We're going to do it a little different this year, but we're pumped up to do it.
Yeah, for sure. So stay with us all season long. We're doing things a little differently, as Hefe said. Find us on your favorite social media channel, and please tell all your friends, and we'll see you back next week.